Welcome back. In the last video, we tackled the first part of this time suspension series, and apparently the next part immediately follows it, so we're going to go ahead and start. I'm really excited about this recording session because for once I'm getting the chance to record an hour that's actually pretty decent, so I'm hoping my commentary won't be quite as boring as it was last time, or nonsensical or super obvious, and that my playing won't be quite as sloppy. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start this level. It looks like we're on the bottom and we have to get back here, so this is a new kind of... Okay, this is completely different than the last one. I'm not going to touch those buttons yet until I'm sure I need to use them. And right now, as far as I know, this is still an hourglass like the last level. Okay, there are two trap buttons here. I'm guessing they can... The trick here is that you can only hold one of them open at a time. And oh my goodness, okay, so you basically have to try out tons of combinations here. Okay, so that's one trap button taken care of. And I'm going to get every chip I can possibly get right now. Okay, I'm going to... Well, okay, I want to switch the traps when I have to go back to get the buttons switched up. So I'm wondering what the clone button does, because I haven't seen a cloner here yet. And I'm kind of worried to use it too. Another thing that I'm really curious about is what the timing mechanism here is as well. That kind of worries me, and maybe this will say. Stuck in the forever in the time. Left is left and right is right. Okay, so spare your moves. Are they trying to suggest that maybe we shouldn't be pushing the buttons around too much? That seems to be the implication there, is that we shouldn't be pressing the buttons too many times, but I'm not really sure. Okay, so it would seem that we have to get these blocks out to destroy the bombs. That seems to be the trick here. Okay, so I'm guessing the timing mechanism is somehow off screen, because in the last level, I looked in the editor after I was done recording and I discovered that the, I'm going to go ahead and switch this, the ball that was cloning all those tanks was indeed in the off-screen area, although you could kind of see it if you were positioned in the starting point, and that was really stupid. Okay. The good news is that at least I know kind of what the objective here is, although I'm guessing that red button has something to do... I'm just looking around here. Okay, I'm guessing that the objective here is not necessarily... or the issue here may not necessarily be one of time. It's possible that there's a cloner here that's supposed to destroy all these bombs. And then, if it clones too many times, maybe it'll bounce off here and then hit something back where it originated or something like that. I'm not sure. But the hint said spare your moves, so I'm inclined to believe that the time limit here is not an objective. It's not an actual time level. You're basically just trying to... preserve as many moves as possible. So let's see how this goes. Okay, and we can't get into any of the traps because I forgot to open them up, so I'm going to do that on the way back. It doesn't seem like... I'm assuming the traps are not connected, or for whatever reason, to the timing mechanism, so that's kind of encouraging in a way, because I don't really want to have to deal with yet another variable here, but let's see. You probably may have noticed I'm kind of getting used to controls here in Microsoft, which I'm glad about, because honestly, I was really struggling first when I initially played the first few levels. But thankfully, in the last few levels, it's gotten a lot better. I know I had a really awful run in the last video, but I'm hoping to remedy that this time and not bump into any monsters like I did in my previous attempt at this level. Okay, so we're doing fairly well here, and whoa, okay, whoa, that could have ended really badly. Yeah, right as I'm talking about not making stupid mistakes, I almost made one right there. Or shall I say, I made one that almost led to certain death. So if the clone button, okay, before I move on, I need to get to that, hang on, come on Walker, there you go. I need to take care of these here so that I can, continue to progress through that area while I'm switching the buttons out. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to take care of as many things as possible, and There you go. I'm trying not to hit that button too many times. Okay, can we see bombs being destroyed? Okay, not yet. Okay, I switched the tanks out, so I'm gonna see how this goes. Okay, so we can get to these chips here now. Okay, so basically on the next run, I need to press the toggle button. Is that correct? It looks like it is the case. Yes, I only need to press the toggle button one more time. And then I should have all the chips here in this room. But it's almost suggested over here that you need to press the toggle button 3 times, so I'm not sure what's up with that, or 4 times. Perhaps Rock is giving us extra moves in the upper part of the hourglass. But hey, I'm not complaining, so let's go ahead and start working on that. Also, while I'm up there, of course, I'm going to go ahead and take care of the other bomb that's up there. And okay, here we go. Here's a little glimpse into what's going on there. Okay, I'm kind of worried now. I'm going to have to press that clone button 2 more times to get to the next one, but then I'll have to press it another 2 times when I get... I just drew a blank. When I get that last yellow key, or rather open the last yellow door. And, oh, okay, I forgot about this. Okay. So I will need to press the toggle button again anyway, so that's going to work out fairly well. And the tank button. Again, I like this use of walkers, and for all the competitive players out there, it's a good thing this is untimed. But I'm guessing maybe the point of this level could have been to demonstrate what could be done with a level that was untimed but still had a sort of time limit going on. And another thing I'm wondering about, is there perhaps a monster cloning stuff using a different button? That's what I'm wondering about. Okay, no, there's still 2 bombs there, so that's good. Okay, so as far as I know, all I need to do is just go back here, press each button once. Okay, so need to find out a way to get back without hurting anything here. Okay, 1. Okay, each button is pressed once. Toggle twice. Tank twice. Tank 3 times. Toggle 3 times. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I want to see what... Oh, teeth monsters. Oh, okay. So it's not too lethal if you clone some extra ones. You just have to make a run for it. Well, wait a minute. Maybe it would be because... yeah, you might... Did I clone too many times? Or... I hope not, because, I mean... that wouldn't make sense, but... Oh, well, let's take care of what the stuff up here first. So yeah, this is a very creative idea. I love this level a lot. This is a very cool concept, Rock. And I'm really glad the dodging here is very it's in moderation. That's what I was trying to say there. And it's not overdone like some of the other levels, so I'm really happy about that. I'm sorry earlier if I came across like I was bashing some of the levels. I mean, it's not like I hated them or anything. It's just I felt like they were just kind of a little irritating, and that they probably weren't for most normal players who weren't used to dodging so much. Okay, so starting from here, I'm going to make a big run for it. Okay, run. Wow, why did I do that? I guess I was in such a hurry that... Oh my goodness. And right at the end of the level, too. Okay, guys, I'll be right back as soon as I finish the level again. Hey guys, I'm back, and I actually just discovered what may be a bust in this level. I'm not sure if it is or not, or if the intended solution involves outrunning the teeth, but I discovered that you don't have to use the ladder-like trick. If you recall back to Duel, where we did something like this. When you get this yellow key, you can just slip right through here and get the chip back here. So you don't have to worry about opening that yellow door at all. It's pretty much just useless, except we can just open it now. So, I don't know if that was intentional or not to avoid the teeth escaping past the line of the bombs, but if it is intentional, then that is a great alternate solution, Rock. I really enjoy that a lot. It totally missed me when I first saw it, because, as game players, we wouldn't expect something like that. But, I love how the unexpected was actually used quite well in this level, and it worked out to be a great twist, and I really liked that a lot. So, fantastic job, Rock. I really enjoyed this level immensely. So we are now done, and we can now move on to Hot Gatherings. And right off the bat, this looks like a sort of fire bugs level. If you recall, level 76 from CCLP 2. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of that, except maybe a little harder. It looks like this is going to be a little bit of a tighter squeeze in terms of getting into and out of places. Whoa, okay, so actually this isn't too bad. I like this a lot. You just have to keep your wits about you and not fall victim to a bug collision or a something really careless, which I'm probably going to. Whoa, okay, see, like that. Yeah, that's another thing. You don't want to bump into the fire when you run away from bugs, duh. But, yeah, okay, here we go. Let's try this again and not dive pointlessly like that. Okay, there we go. Okay. We got this. There's 20 chips. We just have to not die 20 times. And, wow, okay. Did you see that? I mean, seriously, you saw that, right? Yeah, I'm pretty horrible at this. Oh, man. Like I said in my last video, I'm so inconsistent when it comes to playing on screen. I mean, off screen, I'll keep on trying until I get... Yeah, keep on trying until I get everything right. But on screen, I mean, you can never tell what to expect. I mean... And I actually miraculously managed to make that. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to avoid going up there because I know that there's probably going to be bugs flying into my face when I go up there. So I'm going to try going this way. Wait, that's what got us killed, wasn't it? Okay, wait. Okay, there was something that came around there, right? Okay, this looks like a pretty open level in terms of the pathways. It's not like a linear maze, and I really like that, because on one hand, you have more room, and there's the exit. Thankfully not hidden like the firebugs exit, which is always a good thing. A good thing that it's not hidden, not that it is, the firebugs one was. I'm trying not to stay to a left wall that a bug might be coming through on, and that was a horribly misconstructed sentence. I'm sorry, guys. For some reason, I'm just not functioning too well these days. I guess work has just been a little bit on the rough side, but it's been good, though. It's not been rough in the horrible sense. It's just been lots of customers and things that have been kind of going wrong that we've had to correct, and I think I may have mentioned that yesterday, but there's just a lot going on, and when I get home, I'm just so tired, and this is always a great stress reliever, and thankfully it doesn't cause me too much stress. I mean, when you work at Walmart, you can pretty much handle everything. So, if you're looking for a great way to learn how to handle stress, work at Walmart. It's a great way to do that. And I'm not going to even try to risk going... Okay, I guess that didn't really even matter, but I wasn't going to try to risk going through all of that stuff. And, okay, that was pretty much pointless. Okay, so this appears to be the right way. The construction of this level not only reminds me of Firebugs, it also somewhat reminds me of We'll Be Right Back from CCLP 3, which is one of my favorite CCLP 3 levels. Okay, just gotta be sure not to bump into anything when going through those passageways. And I think these are the last two, perhaps maybe question mark? Good, alright, so the exit is... Okay, good, right down there. I can just get the socket and go right through. Alright, success. We can now walk through the fire, which I'm going to try to do as much as possible because it's the safest place. That's actually an interesting concept. Fire being the safest place, because I think it's the only element that can't kill anything. Or, no, it's the only element that can serve as a barrier to an enemy, or it's the only element that protects you from an enemy, let me put it that way, when you're dealing with these enemies. So, I'm sorry if that came out the wrong way, but you probably know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Mine Cluster is the next level, and this one has a 999 time limit, so this looks like a really epic level from the looks of things so far, and I seem to recall Rock even mentioning that he had a level like this that was really big and pretty CCLP worthy. So if this is that level, then I'm definitely looking forward to playing it. But we'll do that in the next video.